Hi, I'm Steve August. I'm a New Zealand physiotherapist. There's a simple problem with laptops, tablets and smartphones causing neck pain and headache, and you need to know about it or it will bite you. You will already know somebody who's hunched and sore. This is a New Zealand analysis of what goes on, specifically why you get sore and what you can do about it yourself. Now, it's really quite logical and not surprising. Basically, the game changer with laptops, tablets and smartphones is that you cannot set them up ergonomically correctly. They're unlike a desktop computer because you can't separate the screen from the keyboard. So you have to hunch more to use them. What that does is after a while, your upper back here freezes in that hunched position. When that happens, just to lift your head up, the muscles along the back of the neck are having to work 5 or 6 times more than normal. So they strain and they scar a bit as part of the repair from that straining. Because they're doing all the work, the ones around the front get really weak, so your chin pokes out. Once that happens, you're in trouble because every single joint in your neck is now compressed. So you can see that eventually some of them, commonly, will freeze up and jam acutely. That's when people come in to see me as a physio and I can't move the neck. You'll also get headaches. Headaches are sort of a referred pain from the neck, and the pain goes over the head, so we call it a headache, but it's actually more like a sciatica coming from the neck. You can also, if you're older, get more referred pain going down the arms because the holes where the nerves come out are being jammed as well. So it's a problem, but it's a logical problem and you can treat it logically. So having analysed it like that into its component parts, you get a logical treatment pathway dealing to each of those elements. If you don't do that, then you don't get a result which either works or which lasts. What we've got is a website showing what you do for all those components. And what you do is massage along the muscles at the back because they get scarred and there's nothing better than massage for loosening off scarring. There are home massages that you can do which are really simple. They're shown as videos on our website. These muscles around the front get weak, so we've got a simple strengthening exercise for those. Muscles around here get weak and you need the strength to hold your shoulders back. So there's a simple strengthening exercise for those. And there's what you need to know about posture, which is basically that if you're keeping everything upright, then it's not freezing. The last component is what we call the iHunch. It's the frozen hunch of the thoracic spine. It's not a slouch, which you can straighten up from. It's actually a hunch, which freezes the spine like that, and you cannot straighten up from it yourself. No one has enough leverage once those hinges have frozen sufficiently. So you have to use an external force. Manipulation will unlock them, but it won't stretch the gristle around them, so it doesn't tend to last. What you want is something that will do a long, sustained stretch on the tight gristle around here, which gives you a chance to actually loosen it off so it stays free and you get correct posture. What we've invented in New Zealand is this thing here called the Backpod, which is a shaped fulcrum cushioned on the top and massively strong polycarbonate base. You can lie back on that, and this uses your own upper body weight to actually stretch out the tightened, shortened gristle, which otherwise keeps freezing up the hunch. So it's a chance for you to treat your own back at home and also keep it free ongoing. If you go and have a look on our website or just Google the word Backpod, you'll see what I'm talking about in detail. Thank you. I hope it's useful. You will know someone who can use it, even if you can't yourself.